See, this used to be a Luffy hat before it. I lost like the red string around it. Now it's just kind of like a straw hat, but it's like official. I don't know if you can see that One Piece collector's merch. It says it right there. But we are here, baby. We are here to talk about some One Piece. Because recently, the live action adaptation for Netflix live action adaptation of One Piece released the first teaser poster images that aren't set photos. They're like actual like things, pictures of the cast in costume in preparation for the Straw Hats for the release of the One Piece live action Netflix, with the caption "Set Sail 2023," which means it's definitely coming this year. My prediction is that we're either going to get some sort of June or July release date. I'm hoping for maybe. I want it early because June, but also I want it. It'd be cool if it was on One Piece's birthday, which is in July. But I'm really excited. I have been following this production like ever since it was announced back in like I don't know what was it 2019 2018 when it was announced 2020. Yeah, I think it was like late 2019ish when it was announced that they were starting a production. Then I've been following since we got the first cast announcement, since we got the first cast, those set photos, when Matt Owens went on the Reverie all those times, talking about the One Piece live action, when he like all the other interviews the cast have been doing, the crew, the views that have been set out, the set, like every their interactions. I have been like watching this production more closely than any other production I've ever watched in my life because am a I'm just a huge One Piece fan. I love One Piece. It is my favorite anything ever. The greatest story ever told, and it is great. I am so super excited for the One Piece live action. Also, the pictures for the everything will be up on the screen. I don't know if I already did that, but the cast and definitely the poster. The poster. You can even see the little news coup with the hat as he's flying over the the sea. Oh, it's so good. But I'm here to talk about just some of my expectations, what I think, and just live action anime in general, because I am so very excited for the One Piece live action, and I think we truly have something special on our hands. Wouldn't it be amazing for like the show that finally like truly breaks the live action adaptation anime curse is One Piece? That would be something, because like what started way back with Dragon Ball Evolution, at least is one of the earliest ones that I know. I'm sure there are ones before that, and then like the greatest movie ever made, Dragon Ball Evolution, and then we got other stuff like the Death Note live action, the Bleach live action, the Fullmetal Alchemist live action, Gintama, which I heard was alright, Attack on Titan, other stuff, and we have had, and also more recently, also from Tomorrow Studios, the Cowboy Bebop live action. People are probably like scared because like, oh, One Piece live action and Cowboy Bebop live action are being made by the same studio, but just Tomorrow, but they both have different production teams, so it's not really that much story, because like the people who are actually making it are different. Not only that, and the actual creator Ichiro Oda is very very in depth, in tune with what's going on the set. From what I've heard from all of all of the research that I've done, Oda, no decision gets made without Oda's express approval, which I'm very happy about. Shinichiro Watanabe did not do that with Cowboy Bebop, and look at the results. People did not like it. Shinichiro Watanabe didn't like it, and yeah, it was scrapped after the first season because of the result. But yeah, I truly think we have something special. Like looking at the costumes, there are some things that are a little bit like off-putting. Some nitpicks that I can make. Like I don't know. It's always weird for me looking at live action costumes because like they always look like cosplay. Like even the ones that are really good, like Usopp's looks really good, and I need like some I need definitely a better picture to really get a true opinion on it. But Usopp's looks pretty good. Zoro's looks pretty good. Sanji's looks good. The only ones that kind of throw me off a bit are Luffy's and Nami's. Nami's, I don't know. It just looks like not something that I would see somebody wearing in real life, but it really just looks like something I'd see at like a Comic Con, like an Anime Expo, or something like that. But I'm anxious to see more photos before I really make a full opinion on what I think about the costumes, especially like Luffy's looks alright. The shoes, I'm not gonna lie, are a little weird. And I know like they would have to like basically like super glue them to Inyaki's feet, um, if they were going to have him wear the flip flops. So it's like it's really impractical to have him do that, especially with all the stunts I'm sure he has to do. But the shoes are a small price to pay for basically Luffy to come to fruition in real life. I just hope the shoes look good. I hope they don't they're not distracted. I don't. I can't really see. I need full set photos, not set photos, just photos in costume. And I think this isn't the only thing we are going to be getting. I think this is just a taste of what's to come from the One Piece live action news, because if you look under Emily Rudd's Instagram post, she talks about a sneak peek that we might be getting in the future. Emily Rudd is obviously the actress who plays Nami. She talks about a sneak peek that we might be getting after this, if I read it correctly, for the One Piece live action. And I'm very excited for that. I don't know if I hope we get like a teaser or even a trailer or something, like a release date. Dude, I'm so excited for this. Like, best belief, when the One Piece live action comes out, I'm skipping class and I am just going to watch that entire thing. Ooh, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna definitely record a reaction because I want to. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I hope it's good. I hope it's good, because here's my thinking. If we get season 2, if I'll always have season 1. That's a guarantee. I'm definitely gonna have season 1, and that's enough for me. But it's also not, because I want more. But if we get renewed for a season 2, and they do Alabasta, we're basically getting the whole series. If you get to Alabasta, if people watch Alabasta and see the heat that is Alabasta in live action, bruv, it's over. We're getting the whole thing, because they're not going to be able to stop. So if it gets renewed for a second season, we're basically golden at that point. Unless, I don't know, it falls off and Netflix starts putting too much input on it, not listening to the fans, trying to change their own thing, which is never a good sign. Like when David and Dan started doing that with Game of Thrones, and basically ignoring the plan that George R. R. Martin had laid out for them, which is why Game of Thrones failed in the end. George R. R. Martin was talking about how it could have gone on for 5 or 6 more seasons, but they decided to end it because they wanted to work on Star Wars, and they didn't even get to do that, which is stupid to me. But enough about Game of Thrones. This is about One Piece, and I love how much the actors and the cast and everybody is getting put into it. Putting into it because they seem like they all genuinely love the show, and I'm very happy about that, because they're from even the actress who played Alvida talking about this is gonna be some heat. Everybody has great faith in it. Everybody's like, this is gonna be good, and it's kind of hard. It's inspiring, but it's also scary, because if they're hyping this up, and they're hyping this up this much, and it turns out to be bad, Matt Owens is not going to be able to let this down. Dude, you had our faith, Matt Owens. You had it, and I know you're trying. And I feel no, we do forgive him, because we can tell he's a One Piece fan. But dude, if this fails, oh, my pencil sharpener fell. But if this fails, and it has everything that we know, the Oda's working on it. They're building practical sets. They have a Game of Thrones budget. A real life One Piece fan is writing it. Like the big one of the biggest One Piece fans of all time. Like all the cast One Piece fans, all the crew One Piece fans. Everybody loves it. Like it's like the most perfect culmination of things we could hope for as people, as One Piece fans looking for a live action anime adaptation. Then if that fails, dude, live action anime is going to like we're never gonna be able to have hope again, because this is everything. This is like everything. They're putting everything. So please, Matt Owens, I believe in you. You can do this. You can do this, and just hopefully we get more seasons. And I'm so very excited. I have and this isn't the only One Piece thing I'm going to be covering. I definitely want to start doing chapter reviews as well, and I have a theory kind of what if video that I have been working on, so I want to dive into that a bit afterwards. But I just wanted to dive on and talk about the One Piece live action a bit, because it seems like we're in that final stretch of the stride where we're getting to the point where we're gonna get sneak peeks. We're gonna get just little scenes here and there, some trailers. Maybe the cast is gonna start touring. We're gonna start seeing interviews. We're gonna start seeing the other stuff. Like I feel like we're in that point where we're gonna start seeing some stuff. And this show has the potential to be like the next Game of Thrones. It really does. And I'm very, very excited for what they are going to do with this. I'm so excited to see the One Piece live action, and I will definitely be covering it and talking about it on the channel. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Real quick, a couple of other miscellaneous thoughts that I have. Maybe just one miscellaneous thought. I saw on Jacob Romero Gibson, the actor who plays Usopp's Instagram post, that real quick, let me pull it up. His caption is "Hop in, loser. There's enough treasure for everyone," which isn't a line I remember being in the manga or the dub. I think this is obviously referencing the scene where Luffy and Zoro, they invite Usopp to come on the ship and join the crew at the end of Sierra Village. Underrated One Piece arc, by the way. So I feel like this is the actual line from the script that will be in the One Piece live action. Not anything big, just something I thought was interesting. I feel like if you look at some of this stuff, like you can like kind of see like, oh, that's the line from the script. That's what he says in the thing. Like, oh, like Hop Loose, there's enough treasure for everyone. That's a fun little change to the line. Also, okay, that was weird. My camera froze for a second. But I feel like people are saying that like, oh, we finally got confirmation. It's gonna be in 2023. Like we know now. It's gonna be. I feel like I the only person who knew this the whole time. So because like, if you look on McKenyu's Instagram, like, and yes, I've done multiple deep dives, just looking at stuff. I've gone through like I have I've followed this production more deeply than anything. I've looked at the IMDb several times, did a bunch of stuff to basically see any clues, any hints to any news that for the One Piece live action. And I like looking at a while ago. I looked at McKenyu's Instagram and it said One Piece Netflix 2023. Like this has been up for like almost 6 months at this point. Like, so I feel like I'm the only person who saw that and noticed it and knew it was coming out. So McKenyu kind of let it leak. If I'm being completely honest, Netflix, you gotta talk to your boy, because he apparently we didn't know that. Apparently that wasn't information that was available to the public, unless you look at McKenyu's Instagram, which is honestly a complete and total wonder that he didn't. That more people just didn't know about this with this man's 3 million followers. But yeah, and I'll do more videos talking about the One Piece live action as more news comes out, as you see more stuff, and honestly, if I just want to talk about it some more, I'll just turn on a thing and I'll talk about it. But yeah, that's really all I had to say. I'm just really excited to see what um, Netflix has to do. When Netflix is when what Netflix is capable of. God, I just say words sometimes, not thinking if they make sense. But what Netflix is capable of, if they are able to finally break the curse on One Piece live actions with my favorite story ever told, One Piece. So yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. But other than that, I appreciate you for watching and subscribe to Continue to Sidetracked. We're gonna hopefully be posting soon. I'm gonna tell the others to get on that shit. But yeah, so all for today and end the video.